What's happening, Facebook? Finally getting that stream fired up. Welcome back. This is the fourth and final bead stream of the series. The Sunday night stream. Who's out there? Let's see if I can find us. Boom, I just got the live. All right. I see two people. Let's see who we can find. Hello. Who's out there? We got Rebecca Johnson. Welcome, Rebecca. Just got lucky and saw us on. You hit the moment we fired it up, Rebecca. Welcome back. This is going to be an interesting stream tonight. We've got the fourth and final episode of our bead stream series happening. So tonight's beads will be a little bit more high end, and we don't have too many styles to show you guys tonight. About 40 styles, but they are all new styles. So welcome aboard. I'm going to do some sharing, do some highlights. See who I can find. I'm seeing 80 of you guys. Welcome, Sheila Oliver. Good evening, Shelly McNabb. Hello. Help us get launched by smashing those reactions. I'm seeing 11 on my view counter. Let's see if we can rocket this higher. Whoa, we got Kim McCool. We got Raven. We got Catherine. Let me share us out to the Beads and Bling group. Welcome, everybody. Hello. Good evening, Catherine. Good evening, Michelle. Catherine DeSorbo, welcome to the stream. Welcome, Michelle. Kim, thanks for the highlight. Raven, hello, hello. Welcome, Sarah Guile. Check out some of the beads we have tonight. Little preview here. There's some coral on the table. We've got some lapis, some obsidian, some mookaite, some agate. We've got some larimar. We've got even some turquoise and spiny oyster tonight. Let me get everybody notified. I'm going to share us out to the Beads and Bling group. Dang, I think it's working. I'm seeing 19, 21 of you guys in the stream. I just shared us to Beads and Bling. Let's see if that gets more people on. I'm going to share us out to Warehouses Live also next. Who's out there? Who's out there? Welcome back. We're starting a little bit later tonight. We had to travel out to Phoenix to grab some of these new additions. Welcome, Kat Tia. Marge, thank you for all those tags. Welcome, Gloria. Welcome, Kelly. You got a surprise email this morning saying you won a prize, I bet. Kelly, welcome back. Francis, welcome back. Thanks for the highlight. Welcome Mindy, welcome Lorene. I'm showing 25 of you guys on the stream already. Welcome back. We've got some cool beads in store. We found some spiny oyster, some coral, some Larimar, some Walo opal, fluorite, tiger eye, tourmaline, turquoise, coral, pearls. We have pearls tonight. UC30, nice, Lorene. Welcome back. We've got citrine, we've got agate, we've got mookaite, we've got rhodonite, we've got obsidian, picture jasper, coral, labradorite, quartz, and more. Nice. Welcome back, Jen. Good evening, Ginger. Good evening, Catherine Vasquez. UC30 also. There it is. I got a 30 on my counter. I think it's working, guys. I see all those hearts coming in. Nice, Kim. We tried to make this Sunday the grand finale with some bonus high-end stuff here. But we're going to do these at a great price also to get it out there to you guys. Welcome, Jody Murphy. No tanzanite. You might be seeing some tourmaline and fluorite in there. This is a fluorite strand, but welcome, Jen. We've got some nice garnets in there too. Welcome, John Campbell. I think we're about ready to start. Let me get us shared out. I'm going to share us to the Warehouses Live group. Dang. Okay. I think I've got all my shares out there. Gonna break Facebook. Got 40 of you guys on the stream already. Welcome, Nancy Maddie. Welcome, Lori Eller. All right, guys, I'm seeing 40 of our friends on the stream right now, so I'm going to go ahead and get this bead show started. Welcome back. This is episode 4 of our week of bead streaming from the Tucson Gem Show. And this will be the final stream for the shipping round. After tonight, we're going to start sending everything in the mail on Monday morning. So this is the last chance to add to those orders, and we'll complete this series before we start a new series later next week. Welcome, Garcia. Kat Tia says, I missed the orange stone last night. I think it was carnelian. Yes, Kat, that was some carnelian we had on. And I think we still had some in stock, so we may get it back on the show in the near future. Welcome, guys. All right, so I'm going to do a little tour over here. We also did have some crystal glass strands and a couple of micro facets and some pearls back there. But the star of the show is going to be over here. On all these semi-precious stones. We've got some lava stone down there too that we can look at. Welcome, Kimberly. What are those blue stick strands? Well, let's start the stream with those. These were just kind of a novelty that I found. It's like some OG sponge coral that have been dyed blue. This one is a dyed. Not a color enhanced, or not a natural blue, but a color enhanced one. I've got 3 of these. If you want to start off the stream by claiming one, they're going to be $10 each on the blue coral, color enhanced. Welcome, Monique. Welcome, Maria Angelica. Welcome, Denise. Welcome, D. Harder. We've got Stephanie here. She's working on sorting stuff out for your guys' orders in the background. Getting the logistics ready for our shipping round. So these are the first of the night, the coral sticks for 10 for those loops. Let me know if you want to grab one. Kimberly Hayes will get the first one. Coral 10. All right, I've got Nancy. So it's a coral strand, Nancy. I'll give you one, and Mindy. Nancy, Maddie. I put one of these in your cart. You can pass if you like, but this is actually coral. The lava was going to be black. Welcome, Tammy. Welcome, Delsa. All right, those were just kind of a warm-up. Get everybody welcomed in. Get your trigger fingers ready. Okay, so let's go. I see you guys are ready. We're gonna go right into the some of the coral and the spiny oyster here, since you guys arrived and are ready for this. The early bird gets the worm. We're gonna reward the first people on the stream with this chance to pick up 10mm red coral. This is the biggest red coral rounds I've ever seen. Check those out. Okay, actually they're looking like 9mm. 9mm. 75 of you guys on already? Yes. We did not fire up the YouTube stream tonight. We just did not have time to get it set up. Or we didn't have the laptop here either. Sorry. But Steph will be in the chat. Okay, so this is a 9mm red coral. And we're going to do these for $24 a strand. 24 for the 9mm red coral. Right there. That's our big one. So fire. Welcome, Michelle. Welcome, Stacy Williams. We've got pearls tonight. We've also got some opal. But that's going to be our first strand on the red coral. We'll do them for 24 per strand. Sherry, welcome back. We'll get you with the strand. Tammy Hessies will get you with one. So those are really some of the most exceptional red corals because of the size. But we have some high-end beads here for you guys tonight. So what you're looking at on this side of the table is basically all real, all based on real minerals, this is real coral, this is real oyster, this is real larimar, this is real opal, real fluorite, real tigereye, real tourmaline. So, and this is real turquoise over here. Sarah Nelson, I'll get you with the red coral strand. It's just going to be 24 on that. Get into some of those glass beads before it gets too late. Yeah, I'll try to bounce around. There's only 40 different styles of beads on the table tonight, so I think it's going to go fast. So I'll try to just hop between the items. Nancy Maddie's going to get a red coral. Anyone else who wants one, let me know. Okay. Stacy, I'll get one for you. Gail Peterson, these are 9mm red corals. I'm going to show them off again. Nine millimeter was what I measured them on the caliper. There you go. Don't skip over that spiny. Welcome, Nancy. Yeah, we'll do that one next. Red coral, Kim McCool. Was that a claim? Get you with one. Maria Thompson's going to grab one. This is our flagship red coral strand. Tammy's going to get 3 more. You got it, Tammy. You're good, Kim. I just wanted to confirm. Okay. Already 9 p.m. Cinderella turns into a pumpkin well before midnight. No worries, Raven. You can always DM us after. If you watch the stream tomorrow, you can send us a DM. I understand for sure having to watch your bedtime for work. All right, I'm going to take some of those off the table. Spiny oyster. This stuff is the fire. These are seeing 8mm exactly. 8mm spiny oyster hishis right here. What's up, Katie? Gail, I'll get you a coral. Regina, I'll get you a coral. The corals were 24. Russ, welcome. If you'd like to claim items and you guys are new, register with livestream.shopping. That'll set you up. This is the spiny oyster right here. We're doing these for $60 per strand. They were MSRP'd at $220. It's an 8mm Hishi disc, and you just get tons of those discs on a strand. So I have about 9 strands. They're going to be $60 each. Gail and Regina, I got a red coral for you guys. Okay, welcome, welcome. All right, Lorene is helping Russ out there. Thanks for that, Lorene. Gail, I got you with the coral. So yeah, once you're registered, guys, that'll let me print the tags and add them to your cart. So if you can register on live stream shopping, then you will be able to see your cart in real time. These are the spiny oysters for $60. See, we've got some claims on those. Starting out with Nancy Collins. Hey, Sarah Stowe, welcome. We got Tammy Hess-Hughes and Renee Hip. So Nancy, Tammy, and Renee. Regina, is that a claim? I can get you one for sure. Yeah, these were originally MSRP'd at $220. So this is the 8mm, which is probably the most popular size in these Hishi discs here. And I think they're going to sell out probably tonight. I see Gail's claiming one and Donna Hunt. I had 9 strands in total. Okay, so the first on my screen was Nancy Collins. Spiny oyster, 8mm Hishi disc strand. Then I had Tammy Hess-Hughes, Renee Hip with 2, got one going to Gail and one to Donna Hunt. Okay, Regina, then that closes them out. The spiny have sold out. This is our first spiny oyster on the show in probably about a year. Yeah, this stuff is absolute fire. Congrats to everybody who picked up a strand. You'll be able to use these for a long time. One strand is going to give you tons of material right there. So those are now sold out. I got Nancy Collins, Tammy Hess-Hughes, Renee Hip, Gail Peterson, Donna Hunt, and Regina Myers. Some treasure. We had to bring the treasure. There's still some $24 red corals here. Next on the list of cool beads is going to be a 8mm Larimar right here. 8mm Larimar is kind of a coveted size because people love the 8mm. Thank you, Gail, for just enjoying them. I can't wait till you get it in the mail and check it out. These Larimars right here I'm going to do for just $30 per strand for the 8mm. This Larimar is not 100% solid blue. It's got some of the matrix and stuff, so we can do these at just $30 per strand. Tennessee Voles orange, yeah. Nice, Nancy. Well, thank you, Raven. We try to streamline and make it like as good of an experience as possible, and we really appreciate all your guys' feedback who've helped us make a better system each day. Larimar's going to Lorene and Stacy Williams. That's our 8mm. Okay, I'll keep those out for a minute. And then we'll look at the next strand in line here. This is a Walo opal strand. Check out all those little opal rondelles, those little opal hishis. These are 5mm. Coming in at 5. And we are going to do these opal strands. It's a full-length strand for just $35 each. $35 for a whole strand full of opal. Precious opal. Walo opal from Ethiopia. And pick up a strand for $35. Those are nice. I've got about a dozen strands. Walo 2, Lorene. Yeah, you could do, like, if you made earrings and stuff out of these, you could make so many pairs. I'm trying to stop it, but, like, I mean, we kind of scored for Sunday night. Like, we got to bring out some of this stuff, so at least we could say we did it. Opal 35. Lorene and Lindsay, welcome back, Lindsay. Stacy, you're getting one too for sure. That was a Walo opal 5mm. Oh my goodness, I see the 35s coming in. All right, Lorene, you are the first one on there. Lindsay, you are getting strand number 3. Stacy, you got strand number 4. Welcome back, Jen. Jen Bellini Mock, I got a strand for you. Jen is getting a strand also. Jen MT, you got number 6. Nancy Maddie, you got strand 7. Denise Schlehuber, you got strand number 8. Renee, you got strand number 9. Sarah Guile, you got strand number 10. Janet Sawabi, welcome back. I got strand number 11 for you. Awesome, thank you, Kim. Russ, let me see if I got you on here. I didn't see you register, bro. I might have to get you registered. All right, that is 12 of them. Denise, you're in. Okay, Russ. I didn't have you in the system yet. So, Mr. Russ, if you can try going to your web browser like Google Chrome, visit our website here, livestream.shopping. And if you can log into this site using Facebook, you will see a message that says, "Thank you, Russ." And it will have basically this screen here. That'll mean you are good to go to claim the items. So welcome aboard, Russ. Kat Tia, yeah, see if you can visit this site. It's called Livestream Shopping. Sometimes clicking the link directly from Facebook doesn't work, so we recommend using a browser like Apple Safari or Google Chrome. See if that works. Cool. Well, that was the Waylo Opals out there. Cats, you think you're good? Okay. Cool. So, Russ, I'm going to hold 2 strands for you, bro. But I think we got everybody else on those. Lorene, Lindsay, Stacy, Jen, Nancy, Denise, Renee, Sarah, Janet, and Charlene. Welcome, Terry. Okay, we are just moving on down the table here. And next on the list is going to be a couple of strands that got fused together. So I'm just going to show these together since they're kind of joined at the hip here on this hank for whatever reason. But we have a multicolored tiger eye, faceted 12 millimeter rondelles. This one I'm going to do for $16 per strand for the tiger eye. And then these fluorite rondelles, these are coming in at also about 12 millimeter. I'm going to do these for 18 for the fluorite. So you can claim 16 for the tiger eye or 18 for the fluorite. And there's 2 of each. Do I have faceted coral? Tammy, I do. Coming up in just a few strands, we're going to get over to these red corals in here, and there is a faceted style. So that's going to be coming up in about 15 minutes. We're just going to get through these first. So get 16 for the tiger eye, 18 for the fluorite. D Harder's going to get a fluorite. Those are nice ones, D. You got some blues in there. 1 fluorite left. And I'm going to show you this 6mm Larimar. We're going to do these at just $20 per strand. This is the 6mm Larimar. If you picked up the 8s, this could be a good companion. Carlina, welcome back. I'll get you the Tiger Eye for 16. Welcome, Jody. D got the fluorite for 18. All right. 16 Tiger. Kimberly, thanks for the bump. That somehow didn't come through on mine. I see it now. Kimberly Hayes, you got the other Tiger, so the Tiger is sold out. I do have a fluorite for 18. Thank you. Oh, Tammy had the Tiger too. Wait, what? How did that get missed? Sorry, Tammy, you might have gotten filtered on that. I think Facebook filtered a couple comments. My apologies on that. Okay, Jen, I'll get you the fluorite. Jen Mock. Okay, the Larimars were 20. Going down the list on the Larimar claims, I saw Sarah Stowe as the first one, Michelle Vestal as number 2. This is the 6mm Larimar right here. Start a video from my beautiful shiny beads today. Carlina, thank you so much. A shout out. Yes, that's how I read it. Thank you for sharing that. Love to see your guys' creations. So those are the 20s. Let me know if you want to grab one on the Larimar. $6mm strand. Thank you for the highlight, Jody. Sally McGuire is going to get the 6mm Larimar. Welcome back, Sally. Hey, you have any of those opal left? I think we sold out on them. I was holding a couple for Russ to get registered, but I think we sold out. We've got the Larimar going to Sarah, Michelle, and Sally. Thank you for the shares, Jody. We're getting through the most expensive block. It's getting lower in cost. You put the high cost on the left, so we're moving into the lower cost era here. Okay, this is some super gemmy tourmaline right here. These tourmaline chips are like the most high end of the tourmaline chips. I'll get you with 2 Larimars, Lorene, and Gail's gonna get 1. Nice, Jody. These tourmaline chips will be $16 per strand. And yeah, they're just laden with the blue tourmaline, the pink tourmaline, the green tourmaline, the black tourmaline. Really nice color combos on those. 16 for the high-end tourmaline chips. All right, tourmalines coming in. I'm gonna count them out. This is the gemmiest tourmaline chips I've ever seen. Got about 15 of them. Sold 16 to grab one. 16s are coming in. Starting with Kelly Ward Butters, Rebecca Johnson ×2. Got Lorene Casey ×3. Jen, you got one. Thank you, Jen. Tammy Hess-Hughes, I got one for you. Thank you, Tammy. Gail Peterson with 2. Sherry with 1. Janet, we got you one. Janet Sawabi. Nancy Maddie will get you one. Yeah, I'll throw some good stuff into the drawing tonight. The tourmaline chips did sell out though. Paula Bree, you got the last one. Oh wait, I may have a couple more. Hold on. There was 18 there actually. It's 13, so Paula got 14. Jody got 15. Yeah, there's 3 left. So if there is one left, we will raffle it off tonight. If there is a tourmaline chip left. Actually, I'll just pull one for the raffle right now. This will be going out to one of you guys as a raffle prize. So that's going to leave just 2 of the tourmaline left to claim. Monique, exits, and Boulder Opal, not tonight. I haven't seen Boulder Opal in a bead form, to be honest. It's kind of super high end, but we had some Walo Opal on, which sold out. Okay, guys, this is the next one up. This is a turquoise strand. Now, these turquoise are Hubei turquoise. So this is turquoise from China. And as such, we can do it at a great price of just $14 per strand. So if you want real turquoise strands, these are just 14 each. You get a bunch of little pieces all separated out. Looks like probably at least 30 or so pieces. Yeah, there's approximately 30 pieces on there. And these are 14 a strand. Hubei turquoise. Right there. Special price, $14. And I believe I have about 50 strands here, so go for it if you want to grab one. It's the deal on turquoise. Turquoise special. All right, I'm going to start out with Nancy Maddie. That's turquoise. I'm going to call it the turquoise chip strand. Hubei turquoise. All right. So Nancy, you got 2 of those. Sarah Nelson, you're next on my screen with the turquoise claim. Gail Peterson ×4. Lorraine Casey times 3. Jody G. We got 2 of them. Rebecca Johnson with 5. Nancy Collins with 2. Okay, Donna Hunt with 2. Jody, I got you. Welcome, Cheryl. Hello. Renee Hip, I got you with one of those. Okay, yeah, so this is a nice turquoise deal, $14 each. I got 22 of them claimed. Okay, moving right along. I'm gonna go over here for a moment and look at some of our red coral offerings. So tonight we have another type of red coral. This one I'm calling the pink red coral. And these rounds are coming in at about 5 millimeters, approximately. And we're going to do the pink ones at $16 per strand for a 5 millimeter. Actually, let's just do them for 15. Let's make them 15 for the 5 millimeter. Pink red coral. Pink 15, Sally McGuire, Kimberly Hayes, I'll give you the pink for 15. Lorraine times 1, Kim times 1. So yeah, let me count these out. Don't have too terribly many. But I got 15 of them. Cool, 15 at 15 each. Let me know if you'd like one. It's a 5 millimeter pink red coral. Thanks to the highlight, Tammy Hardin Graham. Okay, Sally McGuire, pink, coral, 5 millimeter strand, 15. Kimberly Hayes got number 2. Lorraine Casey and Kim McCool. Tammy Hesse with 2. Nancy Collins with 1, Gail Peterson with 2. Got you, Tammy. Almost looks like angel skin coral. Denise and Regina. Denise Schlehuber. Regina Myers. Sarah Guile, get it to you for 15. Okay, that leaves just 3 strands left after Sarah. Charlene got the last 2. So these are new hanks. I would say that I've had, this size of red coral on previously, but these are new hanks. So every hank is a little bit different. This one I would say is unique because it's like a burnt orange. So I would say this color shade is, again, not exactly like we've had this size. We've had red coral, but this one's like the burnt orange, so that makes it unique. The pink was unique. It is now sold out. Charlene got the last two. And then we have this faceted one, and we probably had these faceted ones on previously, but again, I think the faceted ones we had were faceted rondelles, and these are faceted round. So it's slightly different, just a different hank. So 4mm faceted round, and these are going to be 15 as well. So exactly 10 of these exist, 4mm faceted round. Let me know if you want one with a sold 15 or a quantity. Kim McCool will start us out. Kelly Ward Butters getting one also. I'm going to call that the red coral 4mm facet strand for 15. Tammy Hesses, you got it. Kimberly Hayes, you got it. Okay, Lorene Casey, I got one. Katie Guthrie, two. I think we might be sold out. So, Katie Guthrie, you got the last of the 4mm faceted red coral. They went quick. We got Kim, Kelly, Kimberly, Tammy, Lorene, Katie, and they're gone. Okay, now these guys here, I'm calling the burnt orange, and we're going to do these at 14 for the burnt orange. No real reason other than we'll throw another number out there. These are going to be about 4.5 to 5. And just a different tone. If you want to get a different tone of coral. Calling that burnt orange for 14. Is there a Larimar left? I think so. I think we had 8mm for 30 and 6mm for 20, Ginger. Okay, Kelly Ward Butters, you are the first on my screen with a 14. Sally McGuire with a 14. Nancy Maddie's going for 4 of them. I got 18 strands of the burnt orange. 18 strands. All right, here we go. Starting with Kelly. Okay, 14. Kelly, you got one. Sally McGuire, you got number 2. Nancy Maddie, got you with those 4-pack. Rebecca Johnson with 2. Lorene Casey with 1. Gail Peterson with 2. Kimberly Hayes with 1. Nice, Katie. Okay, Renee and Mindy, you guys are getting 1. Ginger, you're gonna get one of those Larimar strands. You got it, Ginger. That's gonna be the 6mm. All right, Ginger, I added that Larimar 6mm for you. And these are the claims on the burnt orange coral. I think we still have a couple left, like one or two. So I got Kelly, Sally, Nancy Maddie, Rebecca Johnson, Lorene Casey, Gail Peterson, Kimberly Hayes, Renee Hip, and Mindy Morris. Scrolling back through the comments, see if any got missed. I think we're good. Okay, the next one on deck here is a cool pearl strand. I guess I could have put this with the other pearls. Need more of the aqua blue shiniest in the back. Oh, those guys back there, those are fire, huh? We will pull them back out. These are a freshwater pearl, and they're a little pearl rondelle, which I don't see too often, with red color enhancement. We're going to do these at just $10 a strand. Again, this hank has 18 strands, so let me know if you want to grab a $10 red pearl spacer strand. Let me go ahead and caliper those out. They look to be about 6s, 5s. Yeah, I'm showing a 5 millimeter. 5 millimeter. 10 times 2 for Jody G. Not a Jody. Lorene's gonna grab 3 of them. We're gonna call that the Pearl Hishi. For just 10. Jody. Lorene with 3. Okay, I got Lindsay with 2. Lindsay Hackett Long. Match the biwa. Actually, these do match those biwa. If you guys got the red biwa, these are a dead ringer for it. Gail's gonna grab 2 of those. I still have a few strands left. Okay, the next one is a limited edition. This is a Pyrope Garnet bicone strand. These little garnets are about 5.5 millimeters wide by about 10 millimeters tall. And these are going to be $16 per strand. 16 per strand. I only have 7 strands of the garnet bicone, 6 millimeter. Got 2 pearls going out to Nancy and 1 for Mindy. I'll get you guys on those. $16 for the bicone. Garnet's coming in quick. Charlene, you got the first 3. Charlene Brown. Lorene Casey with 2. Gail Peterson and Etta Souter, and they are sold out. All right, those bicones went way too quick, but I can see why. I've never seen this style before, and it's super gemmy. So those will be really nice. They are so heavy too. You can tell it's good garnet because the weight is just like, it's like hematite, but it's a gem. It's so wild. All right, so I got the 16s on those. And I added to our $10 pearl strand, Nancy and Mindy. And yeah, we do still have the $5 pearl strands, but they're just not out tonight. See garnets and people talking about pearls. These were pearls also, Katie. They're just right beside the garnets here, both in the red. Sorry, the garnets sold out, but Rebecca Johnson, I can get you on the pearls. Rebecca grabbing 2 pearl strands. I think there's about 3 strands left of the pearls. Okay, yeah, I'll try to find more garnets. Garnets are always a popular item on the show. Especially when you get into the old stock like that. Okay, we've got some pearls back here. Let's go ahead and pull some of these over real quick. Other pearls tonight. Okay, here we go. Donna Hunt wants a spacer. You got it, Donna. These are some big rice pearls here. These are measuring 7 millimeter. And I can do these guys for $20 a strand for these big 7 millimeter rice pearls. That one's your favorite, Charlene? I'd have to say mine too. The color is phenomenal on it. All right, and how about these pearl rondelles? Check these out. All right, these are also coming in at 7 millimeter on these rondelles. These are going to be $25. Now, they had a price tag on them of $49 from back in the day, and I know the price on these has gone up. So these could be like $100 strands here. You can get them for $25 tonight. For the rondelles, get the rice for 20, and I'll show these again. I see the 20s coming in, starting with Nancy Maddie. Nancy, you got 2 strands. Kimberly Hayes with the strand of the rice. Lorene Casey with 2 of the rice pearls. Nancy Collins with 2. Maria, you got a rice pearl strand. Maria Thompson. All right, I've got Donna Hunt with a rice pearl strand. Donna, I also got you on the spacer. So these are for the rice pearls, and I'll read off the rondelles next. But for the rice pearls, I got Nancy, Kimberly, Lorene, Nancy Collins, both are Nancy's, Maria Thompson, and Donna Hunt. And here those are again. This was the $20. You can see really good nacre giving off the iridescent colors in there. Big pearls, well calibrated. These are our 25s over here on these rondelles. They're just very, very nice and calibrated. 7 to 8 millimeter. I measured them closer into the 7s, but being organic, they will vary a little bit. So these are very well matched though. For $25 a strand. And I'm going to read down the list of those. Etta, you're gonna get a rice strand. Lindsay's gonna get a rice strand also. Okay, going up for the rondelles, I have Lorene Casey getting the rondelle for $25. Nancy Maddie with 2 rondelles. Sarah Gow with a rondelle. Nancy Collins with a rondelle. Sherry Lavelle, I get you a rondelle strand. Denise Schlehuber gets a rondelle strand. Okay, so the rondelles, Kim, I measured it closer to 7, but according to the Hank, it said 7 to 8. But when I calipered it out, it was coming in very close to 7. But the tag said 7 to 8. Old school tag. Back in the day, they wanted 50 on these guys. From what I've heard, the prices of pearls have shot up too. So I would imagine these are probably more than 50 out there. All right, those are the 25s though tonight. And on those, I think we got everybody down to Denise. Who else wants one? Let me know. You'll get one, Kim? All right, you got it, Kim. Those are nice. For 25 bucks, you can't go wrong. Get some rondelles in the mix. Lindsay will get you one also. All right, Lindsay, I added you to the rondelle list. And these were the $20 rice ones here, so I'm going to take those off. Okay, moving on down the table. We have some lapis rondelles. These are going to be a 7mm rondelle as well. And these are going to be $15 for lapis rondelles. Sold $15 for the 7mm lapis rondelles from this Hank. Again, on the Hank, it's saying 4x6. I measured it a little above 6, like at least 6.5 to 7. But you be the judge. These are $15, starting with Sally and Kimberly. Jen's gonna grab one. I have 12. All right, Sally McGuire, you were the first with the lapis. I'm going to call it 6mm rondelle strand for 15. Kimberly Hayes, you got number 2. Jen, you got number 3. Jen Mock. Lindsay Hackett Long, number 4. Okie dokie. Charlene, I'll get you one of these. Those are $15 lapis strands. All right, and the next strand is going to be a citrine right here. The citrine, I'm measuring at 8mm. Nice kind of light orange citrine, 8mm, very classic size. We'll go ahead and do these at $14 per strand for 8mm citrine, sold 14. I've got 9 of those strands. Okay, next up is going to be agate strands right here with spacers. Citrine's going to Lindsay. These are $14 each. Actually, I'm going to cut the price on these to $12. Let's do them for $12. Let's get them out there. So Lindsay, I'm going to do 2 for $12 each for you. Katie, I'm going to do it for $12. Inez, welcome. CB side 11, not tonight. We're doing mostly larger semi-precious stones tonight, but welcome to the stream. Regina, I'll get you this for $12. Gail's gonna get a lapis rondelle. Got it, Gail. All right, the citrine price drop, we're gonna do them for $12. Starting with Lindsay. Citrine 8mm strand. Katie, you got number 3. Regina, you got number 4. Lorene, you got 5 and 6. DD David, welcome, bro. You got number 7. I have just 2 strands left after Mr. David. We dropped him to 12. Okay, these right here. If you love agate, you might love this strand. It's going to be just $10. And it's got real natural agate nuggets with some nice black spacers. So get these with a sold 10. I've got 10 strands. Agate 10. All right, Nancy Maddie, getting you 2 agates. Gail, we got 2 for you. Nancy Arnold Pike, welcome back. Jen and Jody, I got one for you guys. That leaves just 3 strands left. Look at the quality of those agates. I'm definitely scoring one if you guys leave one. Sherry's gonna grab one. You got it, Sherry. Agate 10. You know they're good when they put the spacers in. Sherry's gonna get 2. The 20s for 2. Okay, got you with 1, Sherry. Ada, welcome aboard. Alright, cool. There go the agates. Now here's a fun one. You know I've got to find some weird mookite. I don't even know what you would call these things, like top drilled chunky freeforms, top drilled chunky teardrops. They're so weird, but they're cool, like geometric shapes. I don't know, they had some kind of like mookites. 28 pound 28, I don't know what that is. We'll just do these for $14 a strand tonight. I've only got 4 of the strands. Funky mookite, 14 bucks. Nancy Maddie, you get one of the funky mookites. It's a collectible right here. Check out some of those pieces. Stephanie Kramer, welcome to the stream. They are like the Indian corn, right? They've got that color palette. All right, they're selling. We've got Marge and Kimberly doing those for 14. Just a good collectible strand, if nothing else. Collect them all. All right, Nancy, Marge, Kimberly, and Denise. You got the last one. All right, Marge, you got number 2. Kimberly, number 3. Denise, number 4. They went kind of quick. We gave them out to Nancy, Marge, Kimberly, and Denise. Okay. Chunky Monkey Mookites. Sorry they sold so quick. I always try to find you guys the unique beads. All right, here's another unique one. Look at this. Is like a rainbow obsidian. I'm thinking you should be able to get this one, Jody. I've got a quantity of it. It's just a really good obsidian. It definitely has some rainbow qualities when you look at how the light reflects off of that. Rain hates mookite. That's awesome. You got to have one that just annoys you. You know, I used to make fun of unakite. That was mine, but then it kind of grew on me. This is rainbow obsidian, and we're going to do these for just $11 per strand for these little rectangles. They are approximately 10 millimeters wide on the rainbow obsidian. Yes, Jody got a prize on the raffle. Stick with us long enough and you will get one too. But yeah, this has got the rainbow tones for sure. Do them for 11 bucks tonight. $17 strands. Lorraine's gonna grab 2. She doesn't like the way it feels. Yeah, it's kind of interesting, right? It's almost like it's fake. It's a little too perfect. $11's coming in. Sherry, you're gonna get 2 of those obsidian also. I'm going to call it obsidian rectangle. Rainbow obsidian. Those are going to be 11. Sherry, you got 2. Sarah Guile, you got 1. Janet Sawabi, we got 1 for you. Sherry Lavelle got an obsidian in your cart. Gail Peterson with 1. Yeah, obsidian can be soft. It's a volcanic glass. Definitely has a soft feel. Yeah, it does feel kind of soapy. Marge, you are onto something there. All right, those are 11s. I got Lorene, Sherry, Sarah, Janet, Sherry, and Gail. Here's an interesting one. This is a faceted snowflake obsidian. Another one I've just never seen before, but here it is. And you knew it must exist somewhere. So this is going to actually be like a 6mm faceted rondelle. Mookaite reminds me of kindergarten, primary colors. Right, and finger painting. This is going to be snowflake obsidian, faceted rondelles. We'll go ahead and do these at just $12 each. They're a 6mm faceted rondelle. Snowflake 12. And these are going to be an 8mm rhodonite that we do for 10. Nice, yeah. Always a nice surprise to wake up to a $0 invoice indicating a prize. So grab those for 10. I think the 12s are coming in quick. Our 12s have sold out to Kimberly Hayes, Sherry, and Gail. And they are gone. Kimberly Hayes, Sherry, and Gail. But I do have these guys at 10. Okay, rhodonite claims coming in, starting with Sherry. Michelle Vestal. Gail Peterson with 2. Dee Dee David with 1. Okay, still got a couple of the rhodonites left. And those are going to be $10 each on the 8mm. The lag could save you some money for sure. Oh yes, Jody, you got a nice blue coral strand. Here's a coral strand, guys. This is another interesting coral. Check this one out. They turned it into bricks or rectangles here. It's got some of the orange textures in it. It's got some of the red textures in it. So this is like a red horn coral, I would say. Kind of like the Petoskey stone. Tanya Rose Northup, welcome to the stream. So these little rectangles, we'll go ahead and do these for $12 a strand. And they are 12 millimeter rectangles of coral. Sold 12 to grab one. Pretty unique. I've got 10 of them. Looks like it has some sunflowers in there. Yeah, isn't that cool? That's the natural coral tubes, basically. They've been slabbed out. All right, I think these might sell out too. Oh my goodness. Tanya, you are the first on my screen. Sherry with 2, Kim with 2. Nancy, Maddie, you got the next 2. Lorene, you got the next 2. And Kim Robinson, you got the last one. Okay, sorry they went so quick. They went to Tanya, Sherry, Kim, Nancy, Lorene, and Kim. Kim Robinson, Kim Cool. I wish I could say Samsung tried to do a software update right there. I had to fight it for control of the phone. I wish I could say I could get more of these, but I've never seen them before, and I don't know that I'll see them again. Rather than jack the price on them, I just wanted to get them out there to you guys. So there they go. All right, we're getting this table clear. I've got a few more strands over on this side. But before we get to those, I'm going to jump over to the other side here. We've got a couple of our higher end strands left too we'll look at later on tonight. But these were some crystal glass strands that because they have multiple colors, I just figured I'd give them a letter. And I'm going to just start with letter A here. These are shorter size strands. So I'm going to do these 3 for $12. If you would like to claim 3 for $12 on style A, let me know with a sold 12A, and I'll give you 3 of the little strands of these multicolor. These are going to be a 6 millimeter. The dark colors. Cutting out might be, what do you guys think? Am I cutting out? Am I getting robotic? A12 to claim this. This is a Chinese crystal glass, not a Czech glass. This is from China, so it's a modern new production. Nancy, you got our 3 for $12 on A. Okay, then I got Gail Peterson and Etta Souter. Catching up on the comments. Is it K9? To me, it's not cutting it out. It seems like it jumps or glitches into the future. Yeah, that can happen. Going out and going back in can help Michelle get you on this A, and I think A is about sold out. Thank you, Stephanie. Always appreciate getting the sound checks from you guys. But yeah, sometimes when the feed hits a network pocket, it can make me sound like Mr. Roboto. Domo arigato. Mr. Roboto. Check these out. These are bigger. I think these are going to come in almost closer to 8s. This is going to be style B here. You can get 3 for $12 on style B. And we've got them pegged at about 7.5 to 8. Get 3 strands for $12 with style B. 12B. And then over here to the left, I'm going to take a look at A's were sold out, Lorene, and they were also 3 for $12. These are all going to be 3 for $12 on these multi-series. I've got enough for 8 claims on style B, starting with Raven, Katie, and Lorene. Okay, style B going to Sherry and Tanya. Were these AB? It's always possible there's like a light AB coat, but I'm not seeing like an overt AB coat on them. I think maybe the red ones have a little bit of AB coat. Maybe there's a little bit on the white ones, but it's just very, very subtle on these guys. They're winking at you like little disco balls. All right, that was style B. B12, you got it, Jen? Okay. You can go for C if you would like. I'm going to pull it out here front and center. It's going to be C12, a 3 for $12 deal. Oh. They're going to be of this style here. This is our C12. Oh, these have the AB coat for sure. Yeah, the clear ones are going crazy. So these are also an 8mm. So they have like a black, a smoky, and an AB on this 3 combo. And about 8 of you guys can get that deal. C12's coming through. Jody, were you going for one? Yeah, you got one, Jody. All right, Jody and Lorene and Tanya are the first on my screen. Gail, you're number 4. Gail Peterson. Edit, you're number 5. Kim Robinson, number 6. Yeah, they did a good job on faceting these for maximum bling. So if you're looking for something to throw some sparkles, these could definitely do the job. And I think I got everybody on there. There's still a couple sets left on Style C. Now I'm going to jump over to our micro facets for a second, which are just to the left here. I'm going to do these individually since we did the color groups previously. This time we're going to do them individually. This is going to be for the black micro facets. You can get 1 strand for $7, or you can get 3 for $15. Everything is to the left. Okay, we'll do some micro facets. Get 1 for $7 or 3 for $15 on the black 2.25 millimeter micro facets. So you can claim 1 for $7, 3 for $15 black. You can claim 1 for $7, 3 for $15 clear, and the clear do have an AB coat, so you can see some of the rainbow coming out in the sparkles. These are glass. These are cubic zirconia. So if you just claim 7, just claim 15, I will assume you're going for the black. Lorene Casey's going to get the 3 for $15 deal. Okay. 15 black. Etta and Jody are getting the black ones. Etta got a single. Jody got the 3 back. Okay. Cheryl Conyas will get the black. Times 3, Cheryl. Sarah Gal, I'll get you with the black ones. Times 3. These are all glass on these. Dee Dee David, I got you a 3. Black. Carlina, 3 black. Kim McCool get a black one. Kathy Adams get a black and a clear. Okay, I'm going to do the blue in just a second here. I'll go back for them, but these are the claims on the black first. I got Lorene, Jody, Etta, Cheryl, Sarah, Dee Dee, David, Carlina, Kim, and Kathy. Okay, now I'm going to back up the comments and do the clears. You can still claim the black. I'll catch up anyone below Kathy Adams' comment. Now I'm going to do the clear here. The clear have some AB coating on them. They're also a 2.25 millimeter. All these are glass microfacets. Okay, starting with the clears. We're going to Lorene Casey. First on my screen with the clears. Okay, Tanya Rose with the clear. Etta is getting a single clear. Sherry is getting 3 clear. Okay. Scrooge McDuck those beads. All right, 7 clear for Jody and Kathy Adams. Jody G. Kathy Adams. Did Sarah Beardsley get these? Well, I don't know. These are probably new tonight. I missed you, Tanya. Welcome back. Okay. You got each of them, Tanya. I was just doing the black first, and then I got the clear though. So, boom. The clear are done. And then we're going to go to the blue. All right, the blue. 1 for 7, 3 for 15. That's our formula. Are the micro also China? Yes, I believe these will be from China, although it's not actually indicated on the hank. All right, going down the list for the blues. Sherry Lavelle, I'll get you with the blue. Okay, got the blue going to Jody G. Carlina, I'll get you with the blue pack. Lorene and getting the blue pack also, Lorene Casey. Added with a single blue. Tanya 15 blue. Kathy Adams in blue. Sheila Oliver. Okay, the blue have sold out, but we got everybody. We got Sherry, Jody, Carlina, Lorene, Etta, Tanya, Sheila, and Kathy. Okay, now some of you guys were calling these orange. I just wanted to confirm they are gold. So if you want to reclaim these, reclaim them as gold. Get 1 for 7 or 3 for 15 on the gold. And you can also get 1 for 7 or 3 for 15 on the pink, which kind of actually have a copper look to them, but I'm calling them pink. Pink and gold. Copper and gold, whatever you want to call those. See the claims coming in for gold and pink. Let me scroll back to try to collect any comments on there. So Jody G, I think from orange you were going for gold. Must be fast for Aqua, doing finger push-ups as we speak. Nice, Carlini, you got the Aqua ones. All right, Lorene Casey. Gonna get gold times 3. And pink times 3. Okay. Kathy, we got you, okay. Tanya, 15 gold. Tanya Rose. And pink. That is going to get 1 gold. Okay, Kim McCool get 3 pink. Etta get 3 pink. Okay, Lorene, I got you on gold and pink. You're good to go. Kathy with the gold. Oh, Sarah Gal, I just saw your comment. I'm going to see if I can find two for you. Sorry, I missed your comment. So I saw that you said you wanted two. Let me see if I can find those. Okay, Kathy, you got a gold. Nancy Maddie, gold times 3. The shine is crazy, right? Sheila, I'm getting you at the pink set. All right, Jody, thank you for the updates. Claim on that one. Jody G, 3 gold. Lindsay's gonna get a pink and a gold. Okay, Carlina, 15 for the gold, 3-pack. Denise with pink, Carlina with pink. Can you see me? I asked for 15 black and bumped it. Mindy, I thought you were in on that. Let me double check, Mindy. Okay, thanks for the bump, Mindy. I'll get you on the black ones. All right, Sarah, I got you on 2 blue ones. All right, still got the pink and the gold claims coming in. So yeah, those are the micro facets. These are the flashiest I've ever seen. They just, you see them from across the room. Okay. Going back over to this side of the table here, got a couple more crystal glass strands. This is going to be the next 3 for 12 deal. This is going to be an 8mm. It's going to have a clear, a green, and an opalite with an AB. These will be 3 for 12. Style D. So we claim it with D12. And I've got 8. That's St. Patrick's Day special right there. It's 3 for 12, starting with Tanya, Lorene, and Etta. Okay, the next set went to Raven. Thank you, Sarah. I know I had a couple of those in my personal stash, so if I did run out on the Hank, I will give you a couple of mine. I want to be sure everybody got those. We got Raven. We got Maria Thompson and Jen getting the deal. Only got 2 sets left. So Gail, you're good to go. Everybody was able to get set D. And here is the next set. This is E, and to claim it, it will be E12. This one has a like a 4-color tone. It's got 2 blues, a gold, and a kind of opalite. So this is going to be E12. Right here you'll get 3 for $12 on these 8mm. You'll get kind of an opaque blue with a clear blue, a golden, and an opalite. So that's E12. E12's coming in with Tanya. Well, thank you guys. I try to hook you up. Tanya and Jody G. Lorene, you got set number 3. Nancy, you got set number 4. Eight sets on that, Hank. Gail and Dee Dee David. Still got 2 sets of E, if you want to get the E. Alright, this one is F. Ooh, it's got the pink colors in here. So you will get some of these cloudy pink, some of the clear pink, some yellow with some AB coating on it, so they're kind of yellow and pink. This is F12, and there's not a whole ton of these. Only 6 sets on F. All right, Jody, Tanya, and Sherry, the first. You got the next one, number 4, and I got Lorene with number 5. That's going to leave just 1 set after Lorene. Okay, and here comes the second to last set. All right, Denise, you closed us out on F. This is G. G is juicy. It's got these fruity colors in here like a Starburst pack. All right, pick it up for G12. Sorry, Gail, we just ran out of F. That's our G. G is going to start out with Tanya. I'm curious how many of these we can do. These are going to be a 6mm, by the way. Sorry if I didn't mention that. All right, I can do 8 sets of G. Starting with Tanya. Oh man, G is popular. We got Sherry with set 2. Maria Thompson, you got set 3. Lorene Casey, set 4. Jody G, set 5. Etta Souter, you got set 6. Katie Guthrie, set 7. Kim Robinson, set number 8. Okay, we sold out on these guys with 8 sets claimed. Tanya, Sherry, Maria, Lorene, Jody G, Etta, Katie, and Kim. Miami colors, I love it. Okay, this is the final of the crystal glass series tonight. This one's going to be the cherry colors. Jody, thank you for that divider. Perfectly timed. These are 8 millimeters, and these will be 3 for $12 H. The final set right here, set H, the 10th. And I can do 8 sets of H, starting with Tanya and Jody. Okay, Jody, you got set number 2. Lorene, you're getting set number 3. Sherry, you got set number 4. Raven, you got set number 5. Donna, you got set number 6. Gail, you got set number 7. Score, and those are the last in that series. Cool. Well, I'm just going to bring over the rest of the beads over to here. These are some of our semi-precious beads. Okay, I'm going to start with these labradorites. Jody, thank you for that separator. These labs are gorgeous right here. These are actually UV reactive also. Gemmy labradorite spacers. I'm going to do the labradorites on this Hank for just $10 per strand. Give me a sold 10 to grab one, and I have 10 strands. 10 lab. 10 lab. Got the 10s coming in. Ed, I'll do it for just $10 for you. Jody G's gonna get 2. Oh my gosh, they're going so quick. I had no idea. All right, I think they sold out, guys. Sorry about that. Etta, you got number 3. Tanya, you got strand number 4. Lindsay, you got 5 and 6. Lorene, you got 7 and 8. Kimberly Hayes and Donna Hunt, you guys got the last 2. Okay, the labs have sold out. Jody, Etta, Tanya, Lindsay, Lorene, Kimberly, and Donna. All right, this one is a nice low needle count tourmalated quartz. And actually some of them are super high needle count, so you get a mix. You could get super high needle count right there where it's like so dark you can barely see through it. And you can get some super low needle count, so you get the really dramatic effects in here. These are going to be 12 millimeter coins, and we're going to do these for $12 a strand. Actually, let's do them for $11 per strand on these coins. $11 tourmalated quartz. Bringing up the rear. Thanks, Don. Yeah, the lab went quick though. I see we had about another 10 claims on the lab after it sold out, so I will try to find more of that. These will do for 11 on the quartz, starting with Tanya and Lorene. I'm going to call that tourmalated or tourmaline quartz 12 millimeter coin strand. Lorene, you're getting 2. Cheryl with 1. All right, Tanya, I got you with 1. If you want a second one, let me know with like a repeat and I'll get you a second. Those are 11. Sherry, I'll get you one of those quartz. This is a picture jasper 8 millimeter strand. Okay, repeat for Tanya and add one for Sherry. This is picture jasper 8 millimeters. I'm going to do it for $8. 8 millimeters, $8. Picture jasper. Thank you, Tanya. You're good to go. $8 picture jasper. Jody G, I'll get you 2 of those. Gail will get 2. Gail Peterson. Sherry Lavelle. All right, nice. That was the picture jasper deal. Did we have those pearls today? We did, Tanya. I'll do a recap on them. All right, this jasper right here, what do we call this one? Was this desert jasper? Or maybe it's mixed jaspers. It looks like it could have some different jaspers on here. Ooh, look at that one. Is that like a fern in there? What is that? Anyway, these are little twist ovals, and I'm going to do these for $10 per strand. It's unique jasper colors and shapes there. Sold 10 to grab one of those. And these lava strands right here, these cylinders, we're going to do for 9. 9 for the lava cylinder. The funky ones, I'll do these guys for 10. Kimberly Hayes, get a funky jasper. The lava cylinders I'll do for 9. Tanya's going to get these. So with the lava stone, some people use them in bracelets because you can infuse essential oils into the lava. It's like a porous material. So you can put some essential oils in there and kind of carry it with you. The black cones, almost. It is a black lava. All right, so those are 9 for the barrels. Kimberly, you got that funky jasper. Actually, I'm going to call this one the cylinder strand because there is a barrel strand coming up. This is going to be the cylinder. Jody G, I got you with the cylinder. Sherry, I'll get you with 2 cylinders. Sherry Tobler. Okay, I'm going to take away these $10 Jaspers. These were the $9 cylinders here. There's some similar styles coming up here on these lavas, so this is $9 for what I'm calling the cylinder. Alright, this one is going to be what I call the tube strand. The tube strand for $8. We'll do it for $8. The cylinders were 10 millimeters. Alright, the tube strand is just 8 millimeters. Alright, so this tube is more narrow. It's an 8 millimeter. The cylinder is wider. It's going to be 10 millimeter. So these were $9. These guys are just $8 for the 8 millimeter tube. Tanya Rose will get 2 of those. Okay, and this is the final lava strand tonight. These are going to be the barrel strands, and these will be $9 for these barrels. Here's the cylinder versus the barrel. The cylinder is more like sharper edges. The barrel is like a melon, basically. You could call this one melon also. Jody's going to get the tube. Tanya's going to get the melon here, 9 times 2. Use lavas with check glass. Nice. Great tip, Kim. Okay, the tube strands we did for 8. The melons will be 9. They're just a little bit bigger. The melons measured out at 10 millimeters also. Or you can call them barrel. So Jody and Sherry, I will get you these right here. These are the 9s. Sherry times 2. Jody times 1. Kim Robinson times 1. Okay, lava melons, there they are. Okay, I'm going to go to the other side of the table. We'll do a recap and give away some prizes today. I think we hit the end of the stream. Carlina, you're going to get the lava tube for 8. Thank you, Carlina. That's going to give you this one right here. All right, let's go over here. So these are some of what we had left. And we will be giving away some strands, including this tourmaline. What were the blue strands above the lava? That must have been this turquoise here. So just to recap, next to the lava, we had some picture jasper there. Stuff, I think we went through all that. Welcome, Kim Graham. Okay, this was the the one of the pearl deals tonight. This was a 7mm rondelle that was an old stock price of almost $50. We're doing for $25 tonight. We sold a bunch of them. We still have a couple left. Get these for $25. Sold $25 for the rondelle. All right, these were a 7mm rice pearl. Big, juicy rice pearls. And we were doing these for just $20 per strand. Still have a couple strands of that left. So $25 for the rondelle, $20 for the rice. Both are 7mm. Okay, Kim and Tanya will get the rondelles. Kim the Cool. Okay, Tanya's gonna get 2 of the rice also. Okay, so those are some of the pearl strands we had tonight. Mindy, you want to grab one of these? Great deal for $20. Okay, we still had a couple of strands of the $14 turquoise deal. Get one of these for $14. That's one of our lowest cost turquoise strands. Right there. What are the clear discs? I'm not sure which those were. Oh, back here we had some tourmalated quartz. We were doing those for $11 a strand. It's like a 12mm quartz coin with some black tourmaline needles. So you can get those for $11 a strand. There's still a few left. The turquoise were $14. Still got a few of those. I'll give away a couple in our raffle. And perhaps one of the best strands of the night, the 10mm red coral. And these were $24 per strand. Still a few left. The turquoise is giving seaweed vibes. It is. It's got some of those greens in there. Gives it kind of a sea color, oceanic colors right there. Kim Graham's going to get 3 of our discs. Mindy's going to get 2 of our turquoise. Kim Graham will get you 3 of these strands. These are tourmaline quartz. You get a mix of low needle count and high needle count on the beads. Mostly low needle count, which I think is a more elegant look when you just see a couple of needles in there. Yeah, the turquoise are still up for grabs. They're $14 each. The red coral is still up for grabs. They're $24 each. Kim, you got 3 of the quartz coins. Okay, so Charlene and Etta also getting turquoise. All right, cool. That works out great. So it still leaves a couple left for our drawing tonight. So Kim, I got you on those quartz coins. Mindy, I got you on the turquoise. Charlene and Etta, I got you on the turquoise. And Tanya, I got you on the red coral. So I'm going to give away 2 red coral and 2 turquoise prizes tonight. We're also going to give away this tourmaline right here, super juicy. Grab yourself a raffle ticket. How many tickets do we got in? Do we have a lava tube? We do, Sally. Would you like one? They're $8. I'll throw one into the prize pool. But yeah, give me a sold 8 to get a lava tube. We'll make the lava tube the initial prize tonight. I've got 152 tickets. Etta is ticket 152. All right, Sally, you're getting a lava tube. Who else is getting a lava tube? Let's find out. It is gonna be, drumroll, Michi Williams. Michi, are you here? Give her a tag. Michi, you got a lava tube prize. Okay, congrats, Michi. We gave you a lava tube. And Sally, you're getting one as well. Okay, the next prize. Let's give away a couple of these turquoise strands right here. They have nice little nuggets of turquoise. So we'll give 2 turquoise strands to 2 winners. The first turquoise winner, who's it gonna be? Lorene Casey. Lorene, are you still on the stream? Ticket 124 is your ticket to turquoise. Okay, Lorene. Who else is getting turquoise on the raffle tonight? Let's find out. 154 tickets. We just got Evangeline. Get your tickets. Get your tickets. The prizes are only getting better. Okay, taking it back to ticket 56, we got Cindy Zimmerman. Cindy, give her a tag. She just won some turquoise. Okay, for my next raffle winner, I'm going to give you this very juicy tourmaline strand right here. Congrats, everybody. Let's see who gets the tourmaline. Ooh, going back to ticket 13, it's Cheryl Kanyes. Cheryl, 13 was your lucky number. You got the nice gemmy tourmaline strand right there. Cheryl Kanyes, ticket 13. Okay, now we're gonna have two grand prizes. The grand prizes will be these $24 10mm red coral strands. Perhaps the finest red coral strands we've ever had. You be the judge, but they're nice. So red coral number 1. It's going back to ticket 80, Francis Dungan. Francis, are you on the stream? You just picked up a nice prize. Okay, final prize of the night, another red coral. You've got one chance left. Here we go. Oh my gosh, there it is. Ticket 145, Lori Burkett. Lori, give her a tag. She just picked up a red coral. Okay, well guys, that is our stream for tonight, and that completes the week of streaming for the Tucson Gem Show opening week. Thank you for being a part of that with the 4 stream series, all of them beads this week. We're just now going to close that out and start the shipping process. So that's all going to happen here in the next few hours. We're getting the orders lined up and ready to hit the mail. So thank you guys for being a part of this streaming week. If you have any questions about your orders, just let me know with a DM. We're going to be offline for a couple of days to get all this stuff shipped out. I think we hit some records again this week with the amount of stuff going out. So thank you for being a part of that. We should be back like Wednesday or so, and we'll be posting some updates to the site with what we're doing at the JG&M show. So good night, everybody. And yeah, send me any information on things you're requesting. If you have questions about your order, if you have stuff that needs changed. And watch the price of silver tomorrow. What's going to happen? The roller coaster, the drama continues. It's like a soap opera. Who will win? So thank you guys. And we'll see you all again very soon. Good night from Arizona. Have a great week ahead.